In Africa, there is a bird that makes a living by lying. It doesn't chase prey. It doesn't overpower its victims. It doesn't even hunt. Instead, it convinces other animals to abandon. Somehow, it works. Again, and again, and again. Researchers spent years watching this bird in the Kalahari Desert. What they discovered was far stranger than simple theft. Because when one lie stops working, this bird does not give up. It changes the lie. It remembers who stopped believing it, and it searches for a new way to deceive them. Today, its target is a meerkat, and she has no idea she is being watched. A meerkat has just found a scorpion, 3 seconds from her next meal. Then, from a branch above, a sound. The exact cry of a hawk diving for the kill. She drops the scorpion and runs. There was no hawk. There never was. The bird that made that sound is barely the size of your fist, and it just stole her lunch using nothing but its voice. This is a fork-tailed Drongo, and what you just watched is not an accident. It is a strategy this particular bird has been perfecting for years. Meet him. Glossy black feathers that catch blue in the light, deep red eyes that miss nothing. A tail split into 2 sharp points like a fork. Researchers gave him a small colored ring years ago to track exactly this, what he does, and how often he gets away with it. He has a territory, a stretch of dry scrubland he defends from other Drongos, and shares, reluctantly, with the animals he preys upon. Today, his territory includes a family of meerkats he has watched for months. He knows their habits. He knows when they dig. He knows the sound that makes them drop everything and run. But here is the problem he faces every single day. The meerkats are not stupid. If he uses the same trick too often, they stop believing him. This happened 3 days ago. He gave his usual alarm call. Nothing happened. The meerkat closest to him barely lifted her head. She had heard that sound too many times to still believe it. So today, he tries something different. He has spent the morning listening, not calling, listening to the meerkat's own alarm call, the one they give each other when a real predator is near. He has heard it enough times now to copy it. Not his own voice this time, theirs. The meerkat finds her scorpion. She is focused entirely on pulling it from the sand. This is the moment he has been waiting for. He opens his beak, and what comes out is not a hawk's cry. It is the sound of another meerkat screaming a warning. Her own species, her own language, her own family supposedly telling her to run. She does not hesitate for a second. She drops the scorpion and bolts for the burrow. He is already in the air. By the time she reaches safety and realizes nothing chased her, he is already eaten. Scientists recorded both sounds, his own alarm call and this borrowed one, and ran them through analysis software. The fake and the real were almost impossible to tell apart, close enough to fool the one animal who should know the difference best. A meerkat, listening to what sounds exactly like one of her own. This single skill makes up more than 1/5 of everything he eats in a season. Not an occasional trick, a way of life. But here is what makes him different from a simple thief. Most of the time, he tells the truth. When a real hawk actually does appear overhead, he calls. And the meerkats and the small gray babblers that forage near him listen. Because most of the time, listening to him has kept them alive. He has spent months building that trust. A single false alarm would mean nothing if no one believed him. So he is careful. He saves the lie for the moments it will actually work. This afternoon, the trick on the meerkat worked perfectly. But 2 hours later, he tries the same alarm on a babbler nearby. She ignores him completely. She has heard this exact call from him twice already today. She has learned. He does not call again. Instead, he does something that took researchers years to fully document. He folds his wings, drops from the branch, and dives directly at her. A fast, low strike, aimed not to harm, but to startle. She flinches. The insect in her beak falls to the ground. He is on it before she finishes turning around. When the lie fails, he simply takes what the lie was supposed to get him. Researchers measured this combined strategy, calls when they work, direct strikes when they don't, and found a success rate above 60%. Most predators in this environment cannot claim numbers that high. He has no claws built for killing, no size advantage over almost anything he steals from. What he has is an unusually precise memory for who has stopped believing him, and exactly which lie they have not heard yet. There is one thing he cannot outthink.
Weeks from now, in the same territory, a female African cuckoo will find his nest while he is away defending it from a rival. She will lay a single egg among his own, an egg that looks, to him, exactly like the others. He will raise the cuckoo chick as his own, feeding it, defending it, never suspecting that he has been deceived by the same kind of trick he plays on others every single day. The bird who tricks meerkats into believing false danger cannot tell that the egg in his own nest is the danger. Tonight, his territory is quiet. The meerkats who lost their scorpion are back underground. The babbler who lost her insect forages somewhere else now, more cautious than before. He sits alone on his branch, having eaten well, having spent carefully some of the trust he spent months building, knowing he will need a new lie tomorrow. Most animals that share warning systems do it because honesty, most of the time, keeps everyone alive. He found the gap in that system. The one moment where a lie, told well enough, at exactly the right second, is worth more than the truth. Nature does not break the rules, it simply has different ones.